The government's fiscal deficit was 6.4% of the GDP, estimated at that time of about 260 lakh crores. The GDP has performed better than what the government had estimated in terms of nominal growth of only about 11%. My sense is it should be about 15% in nominal terms, the GDP growth. There might be an increase of about 2.5 to 3 lakh crores on the revenue side. That's fairly substantial over a budget of 24 lakh crores. But the government's expenditures have also grown massively over what they budgeted, especially on the fertilizer subsidies front. The gas prices, which are basically the input for the urea, and we are making a lot of urea in the country. So the fertilizer subsidies might end up requiring another 1.2 to 1.3 lakh crores over what was budgeted. Likewise, the government, though it did not say in the budget, decided to extend the Prime Minister's Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana for the entire year, which would cost about 1 lakh crores extra. There is some additional expenditures on the petroleum subsidies and some other items. There might be some savings from the disbursement to the states for the centrally sponsored schemes, as the government might sort of claw back some of the earlier extra resources provided to the states which they had not spent. So all in all, my sense is that there might also be expenditure increase of about the same amount as the revenues increase, which will allow the government to keep the fiscal deficit at the level at which it had budgeted at that time. The government's fiscal deficit was 6.4% of the GDP, estimated at that time of about 260 lakh crores. The GDP has performed better than what the government had estimated in terms of nominal growth of only about 11%. My sense is it should be about 15% in nominal terms, the GDP growth, which may make the government's GDP estimate go up from 260 lakh crores to about 260 lakh crores, giving little more space to the government if it wants to keep the fiscal deficit at the 6.4% level. So it might get you about 35,000 crores of extra resources to spend. But my sense is that the government may not opt for increasing the fiscal deficit from 16.6 odd lakh crores, which was budgeted at that time, and therefore there might be, in terms of GDP, a little more consolidation. Instead of 6.4, you might end up at 6.2 or 6.25%.